Hi, my name is Davinder Singh, also known as Tony, and I talk about psychology, love for Gurbani, and how it has induced and made us understand psychology, touched on certain social issues that have brought about a psychological or physiological change or effect on us, and how we can change certain things by changing our thoughts and making a difference. Today, we are going to talk about a wonderful philosophy that has been given to us that we eat almost every day, but we don't sometimes realize what a great philosophy has been induced in this gesture that we take as a blessing in the form of Karha Parshad. See, in the olden times, or even today, whenever we have a joyous occasion, we dress up according to the occasion. We dress up in colorful manner, we have dances, we have singing. But when it is a sad occasion, somebody has passed away, we dress up in white and black. In a joyous occasion, we distribute mithais, sweets, and whatnot. But when it comes to mourning, we used to distribute phul makhane, something like lotus seeds, tastes like popcorn or bland, because we can't celebrate. Guru Sahib's philosophy was that you need to learn how to embrace life in both ways. You have to understand that joy and sorrow, they are a part and parcel of life. You can't separate them. So what happened is people would long for joy and pray for that and run away from sorrows. And sometimes when the sorrows became too much, they would not be able to deal with the shocks that happened in life. And he taught us that Sukh Dukh Jan Samdrishteta Nanak Pap Pun Nahi Lepa. It meant those who are able to see sorrow and happiness in the same perspective. Drishteta means to look, Sam means same, Sukh Dukh Jan Samdrishteta, जिन्होंने ने इन्हां नूं इक्को तरीके नाल देखिया है, नानक पाप पुन नहीं लेपा. Even the greatest effect of virtues or sins don't affect them because they are able to rise above that. How does that happen? So what Guru Sahib did is he took equal amount of sweet, sugar, jaggery, whatever is healthy for you, and equal amount of flour, which is bland, mixed it up, and distributed it in the form of Karha Parshad on every occasion. Whether it is a child's birth, a marriage ceremony, naming ceremony, or any joyous occasion, but also when somebody passes away, we distribute Karha Parshad. Not only that, every day in Gurdwara Sahib, after every pog, we are supposed to eat this and reminisce in the lesson of life in one grain. And what is that? That is, sorrow and joy are going to come in part and parcel. So I'll give you an example. Somebody gets married and you are given Karha Parshad. When you get married, you think it is all joy. I'm going to have a lot of fun. This is it. Hindi movies say happy ending. And after this, they lived happily ever after. I wish that is true for everyone. But marriage comes along with a lot of responsibilities. And if you're not mature to understand when the responsibilities come, people get shocked. Oh, I didn't ask for this. I didn't sign up for this. They get such a shock that they run away. Guru Sahib says, when you take Karha Parshad after marriage, understand, along with the joys of marriage will come responsibilities too. And that is, in that blandness of the Karha Parshad, you're eating that. You are reminding yourself that the journey after this is that of a matured person. When a child is born, you rejoice because you are growing. A part of you is becoming a child and is going to grow up as your representative. True. Vadaiyan. But do you understand the responsibilities that come as a parent? Somebody was asking a child, how old are you? The child said, I'm 8 years old. How old is your dad? He said, he's 8 years old too. How is that possible? You're 8 years old and your father is 8 years old? He said, yeah, he became a father when I was born. When a child is born, you become a father or a mother. There is a new entity born in you. Are you ready for that? That's what the message of Karha Parshad is. That each child is asking you to change yourself. The way you dressed up, the way you talked, the way you behaved, the way you thought only about yourself, now your life has changed to think about somebody else who has come in your life. So that Karha Parshad is mixture of both. Now comes the tough part. When somebody passes away, are we supposed to suppress ourselves, not to cry, not to show any remorse? No. What you feel is what you feel. Don't ever suppress your feelings or lie to yourself. But what Karha Prashad is telling you, in that occasion when you eat it, there is sweetness inside. And it is to remind you that this person who is not there anymore, remember him or her as the memories of the past, sweet memories. This person gave you some good lessons in life, and be grateful for their presence in your life. If you are able to do that, you have understood the philosophy of Karha Parshad. What I love about it is distributed on every occasion, same way. सुख दुख दोनों सम कर जाना है और मान अपमाना. See how you rise above. From this you rise above even insults and praises that are given to you. हरक सोगते रहे अतीता तिन जग तात पछाना. A person who is able to rise above too many joys of life and getting carried away with them and asking only for those, or running away from the sorrowful things or duties, then that person is able to rise above all this and understands the true essence of living. Such was this philosophy that our ancestors became who they were. They were never remorseful, even in the toughest of their times. There was a time when our ancestors lived in the jungles because there was a price on every sick head. You chop off a sick head, put it on a spear and bring it back, the authorities would give you some money. Such a tough time, they had to hide in jungles. And they would stay hungry for days. They didn't have anything to eat. After days, when they found something to eat, the rule was that you are supposed to say it out loud कि गुरु दा लंगर तैयार होया है. If there is somebody who wants to eat, please join us. And at that time, if somebody came along and said, yes, I'm hungry, then those Sikhs would actually share their food with that person. Not easy, right? You're hungry for days. And you know what they would say? They would say, Langar Mastana hoya. This was the greatest blessing, the greatest meal that I ever had. They would do the shukrana, and not only that. Have you ever seen this gesture when you ask for Karha Parshad in Gurdwara Sahib and you do this and you say, what is the word that we use is Swayaji. What we are saying is give me little, but the word we are using is Swayaji. Thinking, asking for less? No. Swaya means more. Just like in Gurbani, Guru Sahib says, Nit Devan Chada Swaya. Swaya comes from Sava. More than 1.25. Then how come this contradiction of asking for lesser but saying more? Because they were taught that even if you have less in life, you're not ever supposed to say that miracle cut hai gaya. And whenever I go through any hardship in life, I have always remembered this gesture of asking for Karha Parshad this way and saying Swayaji. It means my Guru is telling me, never say that you have less. You never have less. You always have more. Think of those people who lived in jungles. They didn't have anything. But not a single time would they complain and say, I have less, right? Sorry. Such was the Chardi Kala, such was the positivity of those who had instilled in them the philosophy of Karha Parshad. You are able to see the things that happen in life. The joy that comes in life comes with responsibilities, and you have to embrace both. The sorrow that has come in life will come because of certain blessings that have been there, and you have to be grateful for both. So in this Diwali, the message of Karha Parshad is learn how to rise above both. And remember, lit at least 4 dive, the lamps outside your house or at least in your hearts. 4 dive, always lit them. Diva number 1 is that of gratitude. Always be grateful. You don't have a lot, but you have a lot. Swaya, you have a lot. We never lack. What did we bring along with us? Nothing. What are we taking along with us? Nothing. What do we have? We have a lot. That's Diva number 1. Number 2, Diva of positivity. Even when the worst times come, never give up. If good times didn't remain, even bad times won't remain. Never run away. Never throw away anything and think, I'm up, I'm done, I'm not going to take this. No. We never give up because we have just taken Karha Parshad. The message is you have bought a coin, heads and tails both come along with that. And you need to learn how to find the ways out. Diva number 3, equanimity. Learn how to live life in balance. Not to the extreme of one and the extreme of the other. Learn how to find a balance in everything. And Diva number 4, the last but not the least, is charity. Learn how to share with other people. Learn how to do charity. Not just money, but ideas, smiles, feelings. If you can help people, every Diwali, every occasion, that will become Diwali. रूठों को मनाओ तो दिवाली मनाएं, सोए हुओं को जगाओ तो दिवाली मनाएं, खुद के लिए मांगा तो क्या मांगा है मेरे यार, किसी का दिवाला बचाओ तो दिवाली मनाएं. If you can mend some relationships, say sorry, say thank you, and hug somebody to be able to continue a relationship, that is Diwali. If you are able to wake up somebody and help them on the right path, that is Diwali. Asking for only boons for yourself and more prosperity, that is not the way, my friend. If you are able to save somebody's bankruptcy from the heart or from money, that is Diwali. If you are able to distribute yourself, as Faridji says, Anhonda aap vandaye koi aisa bhagat sadaye. If you are able to distribute whatever you have, to be able to share what you have good inside with others, that is Diwali. So, happy Diwali to all of you. Please help subscribe and share this video with all those people who you think can benefit from it. And thank you so much for listening, Ji. May the blessings of Karha Parshad remain with everyone forever. Apologies for the mistakes. Guru Fateh, Sat Sri Akal, Salam, Namaste. Thank you so much. See you again.